Good morning, everybody. Here we are, as promised, on a Saturday. Yay! Ooh, I got some things I'm going to try today that are going to be fun. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, I need to figure out which color I want to use of this. I think I could use the goldy color. The goldy color. Ow, that's sharp. Shouldn't be sharp. I guess it wasn't. So anyhow, yeah, I'm going, hey Betty, feisty girl. I'm going to be using this for some of the, what do you call it? The leftover foil that I have from the projects that I've done this last month. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, good morning. But we have a couple of things we need to do before that. So these are the texture paste ones I did yesterday. And they are journaling cards. So I'm gonna, they're nice and dry. So I'm gonna take the tape off of them. So there you got some pretty textured journaling cards that will go in this journal. And a couple of more. So we did these yesterday. Oof. Sometimes even washi tape will scar your paper. Hey Selena, hey Shannon C, how are you? Now this one here, the texture paste got under the stencil, and that's what happens when the texture paste does that. So you got to be really careful and keep your stencil flat and try not to get underneath it, but nonetheless, it'll be okay. So, and then this is what we worked on yesterday. This is perfectly dry. It's a little sticky-ish, but not too terribly bad. So we're going to put the foil on it today. But I don't want this tape to stick. So, hey, Christy. So we're going to put the foil on it today. So we're going to take off the tape on the back side because we've already got our image on there. Oops, 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 oops. See, it is a little sticky. So yeah, these will be, so there will be one. That'll be the other one. And 4. So let's see. Oh, darling, it's going to get even cooler. I love this stuff. And you don't have to waste any of it either. All right, let's see what we got here. I think all 4 of them will fit on one sheet. Oh, yeah. this off here. Don't want to cut my fingers on this. Trying to do this upside down is not working for me. I have to do it like this. Oh yeah, that's going to work much better. So we save everything on these. Come on, I think my blade might be dull. There we go. Finally. Cheryl, have you done any foiling before? You're a pro crafter. No? Wow, I'm surprised. All right, try to get it back into the little pouch here that it belongs in. Hey, Dina. Dinah? I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name. Good morning. I am finishing up the foil that we did yesterday. Got my laminator out there and it's heating up. There we go. Dina. Got it. I'll remember that about as long as I'll remember. I'm terrible. I'll try to remember. I should. I see you all the time. Okay, so then we take our parchment paper and hopefully I've got a I might have to do this 2 at a time because it's not going to fit it in the laminator. Okay. So there we go. And I've heard that you want to make sure you have your edges, like if I put it this way, this edge will not be in there. So this way I've got 2 edges in. And then we just run it through. Hey, Tin Cat. How are you this morning on a Saturday? You fixing to go take the dogs and get them washed up? Or you've probably already done that. It's kind of late. And I'm going to run this through twice because I noticed the ones that I ran through once only, they're still a little sticky. So I'm going to run it through twice. You've never seen this? Yes, it is heat foil, Dina. Patience, patience. It's doing its thing. Okay. And then the big reveal. If I can get a hold of it. Okay, then we'll run through the other one. Yeah, so there we got some foiled. Oh, Tara, these will be cards that will go inside the journal that you can write on. Oh, yeah, hang on. So this is this foil is not completely gold. It's kind of a, what do they call it? It is called, I don't know, what is it called? The color is amber watercolor, so it's supposed to look like watercolors. How do you do the foil? Okay, hang on. Yes, it's just a regular laminator. Nothing special about it. And this is the foil that I used. Quit asking me questions. Okay, so that's the foil that I use. So let me see. Somebody asked, how do I do the foil? Yesterday we did this and let it dry because you have to let it dry. And then today we've run it through. And we're going to run this through twice. But there's more. So, Cussy Crafter, if you'll, I have the whole thing on my YT channel. So if you want to go over there, you can see how the first part of this happened yesterday. So it would be the content that I uploaded on 2/20, whatever yesterday was. Okay, we ran it through twice. Now the big reveal. Okay. Apparently, I got a little bit of glue over here, but I think it turned out okay. All right. But then the part that I like about it the best is this. So you see how you have, well, I'm not going to use these today. Well, maybe I will. I wasn't planning on using these. All right, so you have all that foil left over. So all that foil is left over. So now what we're going to do, okay, this is the foil. Comes in a million different colors. And then this is the glue. And then you just use whatever plastic stencil you want. Okay, so this is one that we did. There should be more than one. This is one that we did the other day. There should be more than one in here. What happened to the other one? I don't know what I did with it. It's okay, we'll use this one. So, see how there's all that foil left on this one? And these two. So you can get this product, and it is a hot melt adhesive. So you're not going to waste any of your foil. Hey, Carmelita. You know, I got a pack once of these where the sticky part was down here, which was so much better. I can pump up their hearts, please. Oh gosh, you're so funny. Scour the market on the Many Faces book for a laminator now. Oh gosh, somebody had one on there. I can't remember who. All right, will this fit? Yeah, it'll mostly fit. Okay, I'm gonna cut it off right here. Don't want to waste that either. So now what you do is you take a piece of paper. And this has got two sides to it. It's got this rough side and then it's got this silky side. And you're going to want to put it rough side down. I need to cut off part of this because it won't go through. Just use a scissor. What is what stuff? This is called, the white stuff is called, hang on just a second. It's a transfer paper, but not like the transfer paper that you use with your Cricut. What did I do with the bag? I just had the bag. Where did I do with it? Okay, so I just got a restriction, y'all. This stuff is, I just had it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, this is what it's called. Hot melt adhesive. I'm just showing y'all how to do this, but TikTok is being a big bully. Okay, so yeah, I got it. Do you see it now? Okay, so one side is rough and the other side is slim. You want the rough side down. And then you run it through your laminator. Now, this is the first time I've ever done this, y'all, so I'm not gonna promise 100% results, but you're getting it live. Oh, I showed the bag, I showed the glue, I showed the foil. You know, heaven forbid that we should tell anybody what we're using on this stuff. What is under the plain black piece of cardstock? Which is what I want my transfer to go on. Come on. And this comes in black and white, so oh, what happened there? I'm going to run it through one more time. And then this is just parchment paper. Hey, Barbara. I love learning new things too. I'm always looking for new things to learn. Custom Creations, I can't remember what your name is. Could you tell me again? I'm sorry. It's not Amanda. It's, oh gosh, Heather. Just as it popped up, I remembered. Okay, so there we have that. So now you take this and it didn't stick. What? It didn't melt or anything. That's weird. No. Okay, maybe it wasn't hot enough. I don't know. I don't know. What's the deal here? I don't know why it didn't melt. Can't you cancel it? Berlin, can't you cancel your order? Maybe I should have. Oh, well, send it back. I'd send it back. All right. Maybe this time it did right. It did not. Well, I don't know what the story is here. Uh-oh. See, this is supposed to go onto the paper, but it didn't. Oh, you like the shirts? I'd still send them back and get other colors. Maybe I need to put it on 5 mil. Maybe that's what the problem is. We're learning here. We're learning. All right, maybe this time, maybe it was too thick. Ah, all right, so this time it worked. I didn't have it on the right setting. That helps, doesn't it? So we learned that. You have to have it on the thicker setting. And then, nope, it still didn't work. Well, maybe it only worked partially. Maybe I didn't have it heated up enough. Let's run it through one more time. I'm bound to determine if this is going to work. That's what I'm thinking. So I put it on 5 mil, which is thickness, but I don't have a thermometer on here. It just says 3 mil or 5 mil ready, on and off. So you can see right there. This says on, off, 3 mil, 5 mil ready. All right, let's see. Ta-da! So then you pull off this sheet and you got the sticky on there. That might have been what the problem was. Then you take your, I don't know if you can or not. Then you take your foil and you put it on there. And I'm going to use this to rub it down. And then you run this through like this. What's the matter over there? She's acting crazy. Yes, it's the negative of the one that I made. I don't trust it. I'm going to run it through one more time. It's stuck, but let's see. So that way you use all of your foil and you don't waste any of it. Okay. Ooh, that's nice and hot now. Okay, so then she said, you rip it off like a Band-Aid and make a mess. Okay, well, back to the drawing board on this one, because that did not do like it was supposed to do at all. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I tell you, live and learn here, huh? I'm going to try to run it through on a different kind of paper. Maybe that's what the trick is. Yeah, it's definitely got a texture now. Let's see. What could happen? I ruin another piece of paper. At least it's only paper. It's not like expensive fabric or it looks antique as yeah, but I don't know what I'd use it on. Yeah, it's not like it's a piece of leather or something. I've watched several YouTubes on this, so maybe I shouldn't have run it through twice. All right, let's see. Nope. Well, that's a bummer. That's a real bummer. And I ruined all that foil. I will figure this out. I promise you I will. It's just not gonna be today. All right, so let me show you how I did the first part of it. Keeping it real here. Keeping it real over here on this channel, y'all. Okay. Now, I'm going to get a stencil. Let me see here. Which one do I like the best? How about this one? Yeah, that's how we learn, isn't it? I mean, you know, first time I did multiplication tables didn't turn out so good either. All right, so you get your stencil on a piece of paper. Yep, I'm gonna go back and read some of the, I did everything it told me to do, which I just don't understand. Obviously, I did not do something right, or I've got the wrong product. And I'm going to try using the heat gun to dry this one today. Somebody said yesterday you could use a heat gun to dry it. So I'm going to try to do that. What could go wrong? Everything, and I ruined another piece of paper. No biggie, right? All right, so let me get my spatula here. Glop some of it on here. Hey, Anita. Get on there. One little corner there. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna smooth it on there all nice and smooth. Put the rest of it back in the jar. Wipe off the top because it is glue. Okay, Chrissy, we'll see you later. I'm gonna stick this in the pan because I don't want it to. It was really easy cleaning up yesterday when I stuck it in that little pan of water that I have down there. Then you want to carefully lift up the stencil and stick it in the water. Okay, so there, now it's white like that, but you want it to be clear. So, sticky on my finger. I'm going to try to dry it with this heat gun that I have here. Hi, Glenda. I can see if I hold the heat gun in a place too long, it kind of bubbles up. Thank you, Tammy, for the heart knee. Yeah, it's going to take a hot minute for this to dry, I can tell. But it's okay, it's drying faster than leaving it overnight. Because it'll be real clear whenever it gets dry. It's getting there. I am using my heat gun to dry this this glue for the foil. Still some places that are not dry. Just don't keep at it. But you can see it went from white to a clear color. Yes, Tammy, I used a stencil. I just swiped it on with a spatula. It's okay, I'll go ahead and upload this. Well, you can see what I did yesterday if you looked at the one yesterday. Today's different. I'm just drying it with a heat gun because somebody yesterday told me that I could dry it with a heat gun. So I thought, okay, well, I'll try that today since I've got my laminator set up. Yesterday, I didn't have my laminator set up. There's still 2 spots that have not completely dried. See that white glob right there and that white glob right there? Yeah, I totally messed up on that transfer paper. I don't know what I did. But it's all right. Everything's going to be all right. And when this dries, yeah, I'll figure it out. When it dries tacky. So that way the foil sticks to it. One little spot there, come on. Here we go. It's getting there, it's getting there. I don't know that I like using the heat gun on this. I think I like it better when I just let it dry naturally overnight. foil on sweatshirts. Interesting. Okay. I think it's dry enough. I hope so. If it's not dry enough, I'm going to waste some product here, but that's okay. All right, what color shall we use? How about the green? That's my fave. My fave color is green. Hey, Julie. And I got, this is all watercolor colors, so it's not like, it's not like one solid color. Yeah, I think what you use for t-shirts is different than this. I've done t-shirts before too. I got out two accidentally. There's the mama kitty cat. Come on, catch some squirrels. Get some squirrels. We have way too many squirrels in this yard. Nasty things. Okay. There goes my neighbor. Come on now. Yep, TikTok's not putting me out anywhere because of the restriction that they gave me a minute ago. Yeah, I'll tell you. Sure know how to mess up a good thing, don't they? Maybe I should have used my brayer on it before maybe that's what I did wrong. Think? I don't know. Because I told people what I was using. You can't do anything anymore. You can't say anything about any kind of brand. Hey, Amanda. Thank you for the heart me. But I think if y'all share out, it'll get on other people's pages and they can come in. Yeah, very possible. Actually, yeah, Monday, I think. One thing I forgot to ask is if it was smoke-free. So I'm going to be sending it to her saying, is this a smoke-free home? Because I don't want to deal with all that stuff if somebody's a smoker and it's like going to all smell like smoke. Ugh. It does. It does. We got early on, right after Berlin and I met, we got a haul that was not from a smoke-free place, and it took me about 4 days to get the smoke out of it. And some creative steps, let me tell you. Thank you, Barbara, for sharing the live out. I appreciate that. 8 people is not my normal deal. Okay, let's see. So this one I did on with the what you call it. Yeah. So what I did was, when I used to make well, I still can make chunky knit blankets. And every time I ordered yarn, because I would order it like by the case, every time I ordered the yarn, they would have like 4 or 5 of those silicone packets in it. So I stuck it in my little wagon with silicone packets spread all around it, put one of those refrigerator things of baking soda, put a towel over it, sprayed it with Febreze, and I did that for like days until it finally went away. Guess what? It didn't work. Why didn't it work? What is up with that? There's no reason why it should not have worked. Unless I've got it on upside down. Maybe I have it on upside down. That could very well be it. Maybe that's why the other one didn't work too. Oh, you silly girl, you. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to try it. Now, if it works, if this works, then you know that you want the foil side, the pretty side up. I bet that's what I did. I bet you that's what I did. Yes, it's just a plain old laminator. You know why it didn't work? Because I had it on upside down. Oh, you gotta love it, huh? All right, so we're gonna try the other one again. That turned out pretty good. All right, so we can use this one. Okay. And let me get another piece of paper. Live and learn, huh? Live and learn. Let's see, where's another? This one. That is so silly of me. So silly of me. All right, so let's try this transfer paper again. Is this big enough? Oh, that might be big enough. Thank you, Dina. Let's see if I do this. I think I'm gonna just go get another one. Were you holding your breath for me? That's what I do sometimes when I'm watching people on here. I'm like, hold my breath, see if it works. Is this gonna work? Yeah, I think that'll work fine. Okay, you dummy, you. Let's get this done. It's like, I did everything that I saw that I was supposed to do. Why didn't it work? Okay, so let's put this here where we're gonna want it. That's where we want our, and you want this slick side up. Okay, we got that. All right, then you're gonna feed it through. I hope so, Dina. I hope so. I feel like a silly goose. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, sticky stuff is on there. Oops. Now we put this on here with the pretty side up. I was thinking I was going to have to send that paper back as defective. I can tell you this is not going to turn out perfect, but it's going to turn out. I don't think I like drying it with the heat gun. I think I like I like it better if I just let it dry overnight. What happened? Oh, it shut off. Why did it shut off? That was weird. Boy, it is windy city out there. My screen door's slapping. Hey, Chrissy. Okay. Interesting. It sort of kind of worked. I think I'm going to, but see, it took a lot of the foil off. I'm going to try to run it through one more time. Yeah, I think I need more practice is what I need, right? Yep, I got the basics down, I think. Pretty side up, pretty side up. Yeah, that melted it down more. I still like it. I think it's kind of cool. Another 19 inches of what? So I can fold this in half and use it in a journal. Somewhere. Snow. Oh my goodness, you guys. That's just terrible. I know we're pretty cool here. I mean, relatively speaking, it's like, 20 degrees cooler than it was 2 days ago. But I kind of like it. I like it. I'll use it. I'll definitely use it. I'll definitely use this one here too. So this is the regular one and this is the negative one. Yep, nor'easter, definitely. But I don't like the fact, though I don't like the way it dried with the heat gun. So I probably won't do that again. Yeah, this one will go into a journal as well. Somewhere. So anyway, that's what we did today. Let that cool off. Well, do you still get paid though? That could be a negative. Hey, it's Shannon. Welcome in. Just as I'm fixing to get off. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good. But I know there's probably a lot of people that if they don't work, they don't get paid. So that could be a bummer. Okay, so I'm going to get off here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, when I worked for hospice, I was salaried, so. But the bummer is you had to work. You had to work all the time. So that's what the bummer of that was. What my boss told me was, you know, if you don't have anything to do, go do what you need to do. But you better answer the phone when I call. Okay. Oh, that's really sweet. Okay, so this stuff does work. Pretty side up. Pretty side up. Pretty side up. Yeah, that's it, as long as my job was done. As long as all my patients were seen and all my volunteers were taken care of, I could do whatever I wanted. Here's another one. We could do that one. Nah. Kind of not feeling it right now. Nope, nope. All right, well, I'm going to get off here. I know I've only been on for an hour. And I will go ahead and post this on the YT, even though I did sent me on a 5-star all-inclusive trip to my for my 10th year with the company. That's nice. The lawyers I used to work for used to take us on yearly trips too. We went skiing. We went to Jamaica. Where's the other places? I can't even remember the other places they took us, but that was always really nice. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to get off here. God bless you.